We're in California!
Yep, we flew into Sacramento and we're off to explore a whole bunch of places in Northern California this time, including Yosemite.
Now, we've been to Yosemite 3 times now. It never gets old.
But we've never really explored more of Northern California beyond the national park and the coast.
And at this point, that just seems unfair to the surrounding areas, honestly.
Because we heard it's a stunning part of the country with lots to do outside.
I'm talking massive outdoor playground here. So we figured it was time to investigate.
So here we go.
Exploring all there is to do up here besides just, go to Yosemite.
Headed to Mammoth County, Tuolumne, and first up, Dorado County.
We have some spare time here, so we're just gonna have a wander around downtown and see what's happening on the old Main Street. I can't help myself. I see a used bookstore, I have to go in. It's a thing. They had lots of my favorite author. What are you gonna do? So, we've heard California wine is like a thing? That people like? So, we're gonna go check out Madroña Vineyards. See what that's all about. I'm told there's some cool sustainable stuff going on here, so. Well, we've tasted our wine and it was delightful. I'm apparently a wine drinker now. I've found the only wine that I've ever actually truly enjoyed. How about that?
Surprise!
Way to go, Madroña Vineyards. And now we're back in Placerville to go to the Wednesday evening farmers market and have some dinner. Figs. And I had fresh figs for a long time. So I'm hungry and there's not that much vegan food in Placerville, but we're gonna check out Bricks because it looks like they might have a couple of options that look pretty tasty.
Oh, I'm so full.
I'm very full.
But now, we're going to go head to our cabin.
Yes.
American River Resort.
American River Resort. And apparently we're staying in a cabin right on a river, so I am looking forward to it. I'm a little bummed I'm getting there when it's dark.
Yeah, so we're not going to film it and show it to you until the morning.
It'll be a surprise for all of us.
Morning of day 2.
It's lovely. We decided it's time to get some brekkie and go on a hike. Or at least coffee. We're gonna see what the vegan breakfast situation is.
Yeah.
Good thing there's a cafe with a few vegan options right next to Marshal Gold Discovery State Historic Park, which also has hiking trails. So the Coloma River Valley used to be home to the Nishinan Indians, but this guy discovered gold in the mid-1800s, and between Spanish settlers bringing disease and people showing up from all over the country and the world for the gold rush, they pretty much wiped out or murdered all of the Native Americans in the area. Anyway, it's just really important to understand the full history of a place and not just celebrate what it was that built the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was stuff happening here before the gold rush, and that part of history should be mentioned as well, that Native Americans lived well here before everybody else came in and kind of took it over. And I love that you could totally learn that history here at this park. So we figured part of the reason we're out here in California is to participate in a couple of annual cleanup events, including Yosemite Facelift. So we figured, like, when we're hiking in other places that aren't having these dedicated cleanup events, why not go ahead and clean up? So we brought our trash bag on our hikes today, and we found our very first piece of trash, which is a great sign because that means these trails are very well maintained and people aren't littering. But yay! We're gonna pick up some trash while we're hiking. Huzzah! Wine cork.
Next up, we're stopping at 24 Karat Organic Farm. We're getting toward the end of the season, but there are still some fruits and vegetables, even flowers, and there's some you pick. So berries, strawberries, all kinds of delicious produce to choose from. So what do you get there?
A dirty chai, because it's 8 in the morning and we're going whitewater rafting. I need some caffeine.
What?
Whitewater rafting,
Yeah!
The sun is warm, that water is cold. So we're gonna see whether a wetsuit turns out to be a good idea or not.
Well, that was amazing.
So much fun. I mean, any day on the river is a good day. And that was fairly beginner friendly. Like, I think class 3 was the biggest stuff we went through, which means, you know, like it's friendly for kids and families and first timers. And I love that Mother Lode has such a big focus on sustainability and outdoor education. But whitewater rafting done, we're gonna pop into the Natural Foods Co-op in Placerville and grab some lunch and some snacks, and then hit the road because we are on to Tuolumne Valley next.
We're headed to Around the Horn Brewing, where we're going to check in for Groveland Facelift, which is kind of an offshoot of Yosemite Facelift, which is put on every year by the Yosemite Climbing Association, which we're also going to be participating in tomorrow.
We're doing it. We're picking up trash. Woo.
Yay, broken bottle glass, my favorite. Wait, is that? That's a suitcase.
I guess we better put that in the trunk too. What, do you not want to touch it or something?
All right, let's carry on. Oh, we got a TV.
Oh, is that what that is?
Where'd it go? Yep, there it is.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
How does a flat screen TV end up on the side of the road?
I don't know.
So we helped collect 1,854 pounds of trash just in Groveland over one afternoon, and helped remove some of the 14,780 pounds of trash from Yosemite National Park that was collected over the 5 days of the event.
That's a lot of trash.
We're gonna do Yosemite Facelift here at Hetchy, which is the first year it's happened outside of the valley officially, so woo! Could there be a more picturesque place to pick up trash?
Yep. Pretty incredible views. Really not that much trash here, which is really nice.
Yeah, got it.
So we had an amazing time with the team from Facelift, all the volunteers.
I'd never been to the Hetchy section of Yosemite before, so that was cool.
Next up, the folks over at Echo Adventure Cooperative in Groveland set us up with some bikes, and we hit the trail.
Apparently in California, as soon as you open your mouth, there's no humidity, so it just sucks 100% of the moisture just right out of your mouth.
We stayed for a couple nights at nearby Rush Creek Lodge and Spa, which might just be the raddest place to stay in the area. And yeah, we might have had a little too much fun on the playground, which may or may not be for children. But what are we besides overgrown children?
What better way to end the day than a relaxing visit to the spa? Top it all off with dinner and roasting marshmallows on an open fire. Yeah, so now we're at Carlon Falls. We're gonna hike up, have a little picnic, and then carry on with our road trip.
And this is in the Stanislaus National Forest, so we're in National Forest land now.
Well, that was absolutely beautiful.
Yosemite never disappoints. I mean, we didn't go through the valley this time, but you don't need to go through the valley every time. That's a big park.
We drove through Tuolumne Meadows this time, and we just came out the other side, and we're parked at a mobile gas station.
Everybody seemed to recommend it, and apparently they have some vegan options, so. As of 30 minutes ago, it's chilly weather. Almost as soon as you leave Yosemite through the Tioga Pass entrance, you are in Mono County. So now that we're here, we're gonna check into our hotel in Bridgeport and then drive like 15 minutes down the road to Twin Lakes to watch the sunset, which I'm told is particularly impressive.
Next up, it's our last day in California, so we're gonna head over to Latte to grab ourselves some coffee and a few vegan baked goods to fuel up because we have a full day. We're heading over to Mono Lake to check out the Tufas. Tufas are these crazy looking towers that are made out of calcium carbonate salt deposits. If you want to learn more, we'll throw a link in the description.
Aspens have always been one of my favorite trees, so aspens. Also, check this out. Natural sunscreen. I mean, you need like a lot of it, but it works. Ta! I think it's safe to say this is my favorite hike of the entire trip. Way to go, Parker Lake. Could you be any more picturesque? But on to June Lake and the Double Eagle Resort and Spa where we spent a night. Very cool cabin-y vibes in an upscale setting. And just a short drive from Mammoth Lakes, which, as the name implies, has lots of lakes and waterfalls and sunsets. And a pretty rad village area, which was honestly a very nice place to grab a drink, have some vegan pizza, and just chill on our last night in California. Well, there's definitely plenty to do in Northern California besides coastal drives and national parks.
Honestly, you could spend weeks up here exploring, and you wouldn't even have to visit Yosemite.
Though, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure why you wouldn't. I mean, it's still Yosemite.
Yeah. But the point is, holy cow, there's plenty to do, and man, is it stunning.
I mean, Tuolumne County is obviously a winner, but El Dorado was quite a surprise.
And Mono County? Dang, that's a sleeper destination right there.
Those Sierras, they do not disappoint.
I'm gonna come back. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Northern California, we see you.